Boom! What's up, Scale Hackers? Back again here with another video. This one is going to be a super quick one. Not going to waste your guys' time on this one. As we do, let's jump straight in. Let's make it happen. So this one, we're going to talk about the sales capacity of your agency versus the fulfillment capacity of your agency, right? And what that basically means for beginners, intermediate, and advanced people, right? So there's kind of three levels to this thing, right? Let me draw this up. So we've got fulfillment. Oh my gosh, that is not how you spell. I'm gonna restart that, all right? Don't mind my bad spelling. Fulfillment versus sales. All right, and we're talking about in the sense of capacity, right? So I'm gonna do this up as a little drawing. So you've got like three levels. So the first level looks like this. And then the second level looks like this. And usually people kind of bounce between these two. And then you've got the third level, which is like that. I'll draw that down the middle. Alrighty. So let's walk through this. So basically, I'm going to do an S and an F. So S for sales, F for fulfillment. And basically this is what happens, all right? So you've got beginner, right? When you're starting out. So beginner agency there. We've got intermediate. And then we've got advanced. All right, and this is really going to help you to define your kind of process and what to put in place to really stop this from happening, bouncing between these two things, all right? So I'm going to go over that in a sec. This probably looks super confusing right now, but don't worry, we're going to go deeper into it in a sec. So what do these little things mean, right? They look very confusing, right? Basically what this means is on this side, we've got our fulfillment capacity. On this side, we've got our sales capacity. All right, so when you're a beginner, you have a lot of fulfillment time, right? Whether you're doing that yourself, whether you have white labels lined up, you've got a lot of fulfillment time, right? Because you don't have current clients you're already working on. You don't have other things to do, right? And you've really got a lot more time in fulfillment than you do in sales. So, and when you land your first, one or two clients, if you're doing it yourself, you're spending a lot of time on fulfillment and not so much sales, all right? So you've got a lot more potential to scale on the fulfillment side of things, but not really in the sales side of things. And then you kind of switch it up, right? When you move to intermediate and you start to, wrong way around. You start to have less fulfillment capacity, but more sales capacity, right? When you start implementing your prospecting engines, your sales systems, right? You start to have more capacity with your sales and less capacity with your fulfillment. And basically what you need to do is you need to balance that line out, right? And what people tend to miss is they start to do this, right? They bounce between two, right? They'll land a new client, then they'll have like more fulfillment capacity, and then they'll like service that client, do the fulfillment, and then they'll have less sales capacity, right? So it like bounces between the two, and it really depends, on where you are at in your journey, right? And what you're kind of doing and where you want to be. Because if you want to reach this like advanced agency thing, which is obviously your sales and fulfillment are both like in the same line, your capacity to take on new sales is just as like high as your capacity to take on fulfillment, right? So sales and fulfillment are like, they align with the capacity you can take on, right? And you're not being limited by, not having enough team members here, like this is lack of team members, or a lack of sales systems here, right? So that's kind of like the two there. I kind of butchered that explanation. I absolutely butchered that, but I hope you kind of understand this one, where it's a little bit more of a complex thing to understand. I haven't really dug in deep enough for you guys to understand it either. It's hard to explain it though, right? But I hope you kind of get the point of like, when you're really starting out, you have a lot of potential to take on new clients, but you don't have enough sales systems in place to bring those new clients in. And then when you reach this phase, you don't have enough fulfillment capacity to keep up with all of the sales you're making, right? And you kind of bounce between the two. right? And it's kind of like a balance, trying to balance things out, right? And eventually you want to reach this phase, the advanced phase, where you basically have your sales and fulfillment capacity balanced. So you can always take on new clients and your sales and fulfillment are matching up really nicely and it's kind of just flowing very, very smoothly, right? So that's pretty much it from this video. Like I said, this was a very, very short one. I just kind of wanted to demonstrate the concept of how you need to make your fulfillment and sales capacity aligned by, hiring new team members, automating your processes more, systemizing your process, just making things easier, right? And that's kind of what really how you can reach this point here is by doing that automation, hiring new team members, delegating things, and just systemizing the approach, right? Whereas when you have these two here, you're kind of bouncing, right? You're bouncing between two. You're like, oh crap, I don't have enough sales coming in. I gotta work on my sales. Then you work on your sales, and then you don't have enough fulfillment to keep up with the new sales, and it's kind of like this unbalanced cycle of an agency, right? So really want to get that perfect balance, and again, it's just about refining and adding on new systems, and just keep it on improving. That's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, I'll let you all go. Hope you all have a fantastic day or night wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next one next Wednesday. And do I have anything else? No, that's pretty much it. So yeah, again, if you enjoy this content, I know this one was very short, not as value-based as the other ones, but just a cool little concept I thought I'd share. Thought of it today, so I was like, you know what? Why not share it? So yeah, if you enjoyed this content, leave a comment below. Also, comment below what you want to see next, right? I love to take your requests for videos in these series. We do a live stream every single Wednesday. Just this live streams with absolute value packed. So yeah, if you have any content or any concepts you want me to talk about, happy to jump on, or we can do some interviews with people. It's just about providing value, That's what this Scale Hacks group is about. So please leave a comment below what you're thinking, and that's what keeps me doing these things, guys. So please just let me know if you enjoyed this content, and let me know if you want to see interviews, if you want to see more whiteboard videos, if you want to see like computer walkthroughs, like what do you want to see from me, just let me know and I will do it for you guys, because I appreciate this community and we're trying to make this an epic place for agency owners, SEO people, rank and rate people, everyone to be, right? So please let me know what your thoughts are, and that is pretty much it from me. I'll see you all later. Peace out.